I want to start with this immigration DACA debate. Should President Trump allow a government shutdown if he cannot get the border wall money?
Well, I mean, it has to be, if he's going to do that, he's going to have an address from the Oval Office and spell out to the American people exactly what the politics of it, because I don't even know what the politics of it are. I can't even explain it to you.
It's hard to tell.
You know, it's all interlocked with, okay, they want to do this for the Dreamers, they want to do that for the wall, they want to get this much money to keep the government open. It's so complicated that if they're going to shut the government down, President Trump's got to sit there in the Oval Office, do an address and explain it so even I can understand it. If he doesn't, then you know what's going to happen. He's going to be demonized. Nobody's going to know what the issues are because they're so complicated, and the press is incapable at this point of really honest reportage. So it's just going to be a mass chaotic thing, and I hope that doesn't happen.
And none of us do. And another thing I want to talk to you about is this whole S-hole comment. It's been almost a week of nonstop media coverage. Why?
Because the basic game plan on the part of the national media is to diminish Donald Trump and get him out of office before his term expires. So anything like this forwards that goal. So it doesn't really matter what North Korea and South Korea are having a bit of a détente over there. I mean, I think that's a pretty big story, John. All right? Not covered.
Right. Huge story.
Not covered. All right, it's like, did he say this? Did he say that? We all know that President Trump wants a merit-based immigration plan. That's what he wants. And he was describing some third world countries in unflattering ways. That was not smart to do, because then it's used against the president, and all of the other things, including his immigration take, are obscured. You got to be smart now.
Right. And the Democrats are using this to stir up the whole racial divide, and we've seen that before. But then on the other hand, you have Trump administration officials like Kirsten Nielsen saying that they cannot remember what the president said. Is that a wise play on her part, and Senator Perdue and Cotton and the others?
I assume that the Secretary of Homeland Security is telling the truth, that she couldn't figure out amongst all the cursing. Apparently there was a curse fest with a whole bunch of people saying naughty words, that she couldn't figure out who was saying what. I assume she's telling the truth. She was under oath. All right, so next, what's your next question? You've got to give the assumption that the woman's honest, unless you can prove she isn't, which nobody can.